West Vancouver, the interest rate actually went down, but the market cooled down as well. What does that mean for real estate prices in West Vancouver? Let's find out. This is your market update for the month of July. Looking at condos, maybe the grass is a bit greener on the other side. We saw 133 active listings with 25 actually selling. Average days on market for condos is sitting at 24. Now that's dependent on the building, the layout, because a lot of condos in West Vancouver are starting to sit. Now, looking at the sales to active ratio, we're sitting at 18.8%. As for detached, we're sitting at 8.3%, which is technically a buyer's market. Starting off with detached, listings actually have stayed the same from this month to last month. And looking at the number of listings, we saw 519. Average days on market is sitting at 43, and we only saw 41 sales for last month. And looking at things moving forward, we're seeing properties that need a lot of work or need to be torn down sitting on market. And that is driving prices just a touch down. Now for townhouses, maybe it's time to smell these flowers because there's 24 active listings with only 3 sales. And if you're a buyer and we're looking at days on market, we're only seeing 16. So this might be the best time to buy a townhouse in West Vancouver. West Vancouver, we are in a full summertime market. So if you have any questions, or if you're thinking about buying, it's the time. And if you're thinking about selling, maybe let's hold off to September and October. North Vancouver, inventory has risen on all platforms. Is that because of the new tenancy laws? Or is that because we're in a typical summer market? Let's get into the real estate stats. This is your month of July market update. Starting with detached homes, we saw 292 active listings. Now that is up 27% from this time last year. Now looking at some of the other numbers, we saw 70 sales with an average days on market at 20. Looking at the sales to active ratio, we're sitting at 24%, meaning that we're in a seller's market. All right, North Van, let's talk about townhouses now. We have seen inventory rise substantially. We're looking at a 70% increase to 119 active listings. Average days on market is sitting at 16. And if we actually look at how many sold last month, we saw 38. Now, buyers do have a lot more inventory. So if you're a seller, price it nice and sharp. And if you're a buyer, might be time to maybe look at jumping in because there is quite a bit of inventory and selection for you. Now looking at condos are really hit and miss. If you have a good product in a good location, man, it's gonna fly off the shelf. But if you have a horrible layout, maybe no parking, or maybe not in the best building, you are gonna see yourself sit on market for a little bit. Now looking at the numbers for condos, we saw 333 active listings with 103 selling. Average days on market is sitting at 19, and the benchmark pricing for condos is sitting at $824,000. And if we look at the sales to active ratio, we see that condos are at a 31% market share, meaning that we're in a strong seller's market. So North Vancouver, if you have any questions about what's going on or even about the project behind me here in Harbour, give me a call. My name is Anthony Trinetti, and remember, when you're ready, call Trinetti.